We're going to move over to the trophy phase just real quick. As you see, it's a large group, got a lot of them, so I'm going to try to run through that. But I must say that this group, on March some date, we went to Jamestown and performed band assessment. And this group received an overall excellent rating. If you averaged out the 2 1s and the 2 2s, it's like a B plus type average on there. The ironic thing about it is that this group has a lot of 7th graders in there also. The 8th grade group was a small group flowing through there, but there's a lot of 7th graders in there. So I thought I'd take it a little easy and just give them grade 2 music, the level of music that the 6th graders were playing. So next year it's going to go to grade 3. The 6th graders set the bar. But the good thing, funny thing about it, what did we have this winter, like last winter, that Dr. Constantino said at the beginning of the year he didn't want this year? Snow. So we had a lot of snow. We were out for a couple of weeks. I only see these kids every other day. I don't know if you're aware of that. Every other day. You miss one day, it's like a week for seeing them again. So we didn't have much time. Now, the last song you just heard played, this is the thing with this story. The last song you heard played, African Sketches, I handed it out 3 weeks before we did band assessment. Guess what came for 2 weeks? Snow, or 3 weeks. We actually, before we took that to band assessment, these kids only had about 6 hours of rehearsal on that song with me. They just had one day. And you know what's so funny about it? When they went in there, they did a great job in sight reading, which shows the skills of the kids and their everything. They nailed the sight reading. The sight reading judge says, now this is sight reading, don't be afraid of it. And my joke to him was, we've been sight reading everything we played today. Even in the part that's supposed to be prepared. So they did a great job in there for the sight reading. And if I get a parent to help me with this, we can come up with the we're going to start with the Woodwind 7. Okay, it should say on there 7th grade and improved, and then 7th grade, all of those things. Okay, kids voted for most improved 7th grade woodwind, and this was a big improvement because it went from way down in this instrument to 2nd chair in the 7th grade. And I didn't want him to win because I have a hard time pronouncing the last name. But it's Michael Ososanya. As you roll, I always just say Michael. Okay, okay, and once again, our front man on alto sax, most outstanding, Adam Schlesinger. For brass 7, we have a most improved. I love these 7th graders. Some of them still haven't gotten above a 6th grade high. Is Janet Ayala. Or Jeanette. Back there playing away on the trumpet. And for most outstanding, they gave it to our 1st chair trumpet player in jazz, 2nd chair now, and here, Zach Perkins. Percussion, most improved. Got to give you a little story behind it. This percussionist, if Mom doesn't mind me saying this, it's Mr. Clark. Mom gave me a good story about it. Did Mom mind me telling the story? Well, this student was getting a little not wanting to be in band because of percussion. Then all of a sudden in marching band, I needed some bell players. He said, I'll do it. He was a little shaky at the time when he was doing it, but he had someone working with him. And the kids voted him as most improved. And on this next song and the songs that you've been hearing him play on, you'll see why. Okay, most improved, Luke Clark. And for most outstanding, the person that helped me train him on bells is on Tiffany and snared him on his next song, Tyler Indy. Okay, move to the 8th grade. Well, let me tell Tyler that. Get it? You don't want to take his thunder. Congratulations. Okay, for most improved woodwind 8, Alex Carter. Give her some love. Very good flute player. And most outstanding was given to our first chair player all year long, Briar Only Conley. Now we'll move over to the brass. Let's get to percussion. Why? Oh no, I didn't skip to percussion. My bad. Sometimes it confuses me because I have half my percussion in my brass class. Okay, here we go. Ready? For brass, most improved was given to Mr. Flynn Christian. Most outstanding was given to our first chair trumpet player, Helena Nichols. Most improved percussion, the kids voted as Samantha Bierbauer. Most outstanding percussion, kids voted David Berry. And as he's moving up and moving things along rather quickly here, and congratulations, not to take from his thunder either. Back in January, the second weekend that we got back from school, we had kids try out for All District Honors Band. I wish more would try out. We can get a lot of them make it, especially this group coming up now. We'll do a great job next year if they just try out, the 7th graders. And we had got medals for them, the green medals. Made it in that honors band out of 24 middle schools and thousands of kids who tried out on different instruments. Jenny Wells made it both years. This year she actually got a chance to play because it was snowed out last year. Snow. I love it. I'm going to try to remember as I go down by instruments. 7th grader made it into the band. On clarinet, Jessica Shee. Okay, next in line on instruments. 8th grader made it both years also. This time he got a chance to play because last year it was snowed out. John Patterson, phenomenal performance player. He's out there writing music and everything. He can take my job now. I'm about ready. No, seriously. Good job, good job. Now, the next group is in one category, and other teachers around the district said, Mr. Francis, how do you get that many in there? They only take 6 of them. We had 3 of them in there. I can't believe, 2nd chair, I believe, Thomas Goldstein. In the older version, 3rd chair, and I thought it was funny, little brother beat out big brother, Charles Goldstein. And last but not least, our multiple talented drummer back there is percussionist Tyler Indy. And the next award that I give out, actually, for me, it's upside down because I didn't want anybody to see it, and it was beforehand, is the Director's Award. I give that out to one that I think has the most musicianship in multiple things that they do, plus keep a straight A average in band. And this goes to Miss Jenny Wells. Thank you. And I believe the band parents have a production again. Remember, Mincy, is that it? Minchie. Must be good. Y'all know about that. I don't know about it now. I consider myself a Winsboro resident after being here for 30 years. But I don't know what Minchie is. We need Mickey Rodriguez, our president of the Boosters this year.